Imagine being trapped in a virtual prison where 1 year feels like just 1 minute. Now what if your partner wants to control time itself, and you're forced to face the terrifying consequences of your own creation? Today, I'll be recapping the 2017 sci-fi crime film, Other Life. So keep your eyes wide open and stay safe. Drop a comment with your next movie request, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more recaps. In a world where time is nothing more than a code, Ren Amari stands at the edge of a breakthrough, one that could change reality itself. She's not just a scientist, she's the brilliant mind behind Other Life, a revolutionary nanotechnology that implants vivid, lifelike memories straight into the brain. With just a single drop of this liquid code, a person can experience an entire lifetime in mere seconds. She built this dream alongside Sam, a slick entrepreneur with his eyes set on fortune. The official launch is only a week away, but Ren is running secret experiments of her own. Under the watchful gaze of Byron, the company's meticulous engineer, she tests Other Life on herself, pushing the technology further than anyone else dares. But Ren has a hidden motive, one far more personal than profits or innovation. Behind closed doors, she's using Other Life on her comatose brother Jared. Every memory she injects is a desperate attempt to bring him back, to wake him from the endless darkness. But time is running out. Her father, a professor whose research inspired her creation, has made his decision. Jared's life support must be shut off, and as if the weight of her brother's fate wasn't enough, her personal life is unraveling just as fast. Her relationship with Danny, a fellow researcher and the man she once trusted, is slipping through her fingers. Between company politics, personal grief, and a reality that's starting to blur, Ren is about to discover the terrifying price of playing God with time. Sam stands before the investors, his voice smooth, his pitch flawless. He sells them a dream, Other Life, a revolutionary experience where entire days can pass in an instant. The possibilities are endless: travel, adventure, skill mastery, all within the blink of an eye. But then, his tone shifts. He proposes something darker. What if Other Life wasn't just for entertainment? What if it became a tool for justice? Instead of overcrowded prisons, criminals could serve out years of isolation inside their own minds, all in just a few real-time minutes. A lifetime of punishment without ever stepping inside a cell. Ren's stomach twists. This isn't what she built Other Life for. She stares at Sam, horrified, as the investors nod with interest. Turning memories into a cage? She refuses to let that happen. Later, alone with Danny, she lets her guard down. She explains the true heart of her research, the promise, the hope, the risks. To show him, she shares a skiing simulation, a moment of pure freedom carved from digital snow. But Danny's excitement turns reckless. While Ren is distracted, he launches another simulation, unsupervised. He doesn't realize it's not just any program. It's the experimental code Ren created for Jared. The moment it starts, his body convulses, his breath catches, his muscles seize. Ren rushes to him, screaming his name, but it's too late. The technology meant to save her brother just killed her best friend. The government doesn't want a scandal. A trial would expose everything. Unlicensed human testing, Danny's supposed death, the true dangers of Other Life. So they make Ren an offer. 1 year of solitary confinement inside her own creation. No prison, no courtroom. Just a sentence served in the depths of her mind. With no other choice, Ren agrees. The simulation starts. A single, empty room. White walls, a bed, a small table, bottled water, canned tuna. This is her world now. Days stretch into weeks, then months. She counts every second, feels every breath, every ache of loneliness pressing in on her. Then, finally, day 365. Relief floods her until the counter resets. 001. A full year erased. Ren snaps. She screams, claws at the walls, refuses to accept that she is trapped forever. In her fury, her fists slam into a weak point in the wall. Crack. Something shifts. A section comes loose. She forces it open, and suddenly she's out. But as she stumbles forward, blinking in shock, realization crashes down on her. This wasn't just a simulation. She had been locked in a real physical cell. Heart pounding, Ren flees into the night. She tracks down a former co-worker, one of the few people she still trusts, and that's when she learns the truth. Danny is alive. Ren finally reunites with Danny, her heart racing with a mix of relief and anger. The world outside has changed. Other Life is no longer just a dream, it's a global phenomenon. The technology she created, meant to offer a better reality, is now being used for something far darker. Inmates, political prisoners, people deemed dangerous, are now locked away in virtual prisons, confined for centuries, trapped in the depths of their own minds. Ren's resolve hardens. She can't let Sam's vision dominate. She can't let Other Life be used as a tool of control. There's only one way to fix this. She must create a new prototype, one that can reverse the damage and help Jared. Determined, she gets to work. The new version is more advanced, more powerful. She plugs in the code and tests it on her brother. Jared stirs, his mind responding for the first time in years. For a moment, hope sparks. Maybe there's a way out. But then, Jared's eyes darken. He's awake, but the pain in his expression says everything. He wants to die. Ren can't stop the tears as she watches him. She knows what she must do. With a trembling hand, she pulls the plug on Jared's life support. The room goes still. Suddenly, everything blurs. Ren's heart skips as she jerks awake. The walls around her flicker, then reset. What was real? What happened to Jared? The truth hits her like a tidal wave. Her escape, her reunion with Danny, none of it was real. It was all part of a glitch in the other life system. A simulation within a simulation. Ren realizes in horror that all her post-imprisonment experiences, every moment of freedom, were just interactive fantasies designed to keep her occupied, to break her mind further. But one thing stays clear. Sam would never let this technology be used for good. Ren knows the truth, but she keeps it hidden, locked away deep inside. Because if Sam finds out, he will use this power against her, and the world will never be the same. Ren sits in a cold, sterile room, scrolling through the data from her failed escape. Sam's voice is full of excitement as he points to a brain scan on the screen, showing the part that correlates with her interactive experience. His eyes gleam with greed, eager to find the glitch, the secret to perfecting other life and pushing it even further into the realm of manipulation. Ren's gut twists. She knows what Sam wants, to turn her pain into profit. He's obsessed, and now he expects her to help him unlock it. But Ren refuses to cooperate, her voice steady but filled with quiet defiance. This is where she draws the line. Without warning, Sam's face hardens. He orders her into the program again, this time more forcefully than before. A second year-long imprisonment. The same claustrophobic room, the same unending solitude. Byron, always the reluctant accomplice, hesitates, but Sam insists this is the only way. Only by breaking Ren will they finally understand how to create real, interactive experiences. With a sigh, Byron agrees, and the simulation begins again. But Ren isn't the same person she was before. This time she remains calm, focused, determined not to let herself break. She accelerates the program, allowing the simulation to loop faster and faster until it becomes a blur, an endless cycle of repetition. In that chaos, Ren finds her way out again. Her body is covered in sweat, her heart racing, but she doesn't pause. She moves swiftly, out of the glitch and back into reality. Sam, however, is still trapped. Ren gets an idea. She pulls him into his own version of the program, forcing him to live out a year-long imprisonment, just as she did. But this time, something goes wrong. The system glitches again, and Sam's life is put in real danger. Ren watches, her heart cold. This is what he deserves. She refuses to let him escape until he's served his full 365 days, plus a few extra days to make sure he understands the agony she felt when the countdown reset. Let him suffer, just like she did. As Sam finally recovers from the glitch and returns to reality, Ren walks away. She's done with other life, with Sam, with everything. But before she can leave, she seeks out her father. Her heart aches as she listens to his calm, steady voice. Jared's situation hasn't improved. He's still the same, locked in a broken state with no way out. Ren knows what must be done. She agrees with her father's decision to let Jared go, to terminate his life support. It's a painful, final choice, but it's the only one that will bring him peace. So, which awesome movie should we recap next? Drop your suggestions in the comments below, and let's make it happen. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button so you never miss out on our movie recaps. We've got plenty more coming your way. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Produced by Warner Movie Recaps 2.